Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a Wednesday afternoon video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, and also don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all my notifications so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. So like the video, share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media, subscribe to my channels, and hit that bell. Because if you don't, you miss out. And if you miss out, well, you lose. That's it. Alright, no, my hair is not great. My beard is perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this very warm Wednesday afternoon, May the 19th, 2021, happy birthday to Katie Vick. That's what I gotta say about that. So Kane's having a happy time today. But anyway, on this very warm Wednesday afternoon, it's like 87 degrees right now. It's like almost 20 after 1. Here in Jersey, 86 degrees, feels like 91 right now. Woo boy. Nice summer-like day, not even summer yet. Another month till we officially is summer, but in like 12 days, we'll be having Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer, and then about three and a half weeks after that, we got the official start of summer, right near the end of June. So last couple of days we've been feeling it's been pretty much summer-like, and today, 86 degrees, not bad. But then tomorrow it goes back down to 72. The roller coaster that this fucking weather is. But enjoy today. If you're in the Northeast, go to the beach. Go wherever you may go. That's all I gotta say. But I'm actually gonna be going out soon. Gotta do some errands. Not that I want to do it, but but even if I didn't have to do errands today, I'll probably just probably go to the park. Probably just take a nice leisurely stroll in the park by myself. Maybe, if I wanted to, I could take a trip down to New York City and hang out in Central Park or Times Square, or just hang out. Because I haven't been to the city in God knows how long. But pretty soon I'll be going back to the city. Pretty soon. But it is what it is. Alright, enough about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, quickie video here on the Peter Gilmore channel. Tonight we got Dynamite! We got AEW Dynamite tonight. Should be a great show, as always. And got some good stuff. Christian Cage and Matt Sydal one-on-one. Probably get more with Kenny and D Elite coming up tonight. We got the Bucks defending the tag team belts against the Varsity Blondes, Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. That should be. Let's see how that goes. The Bucks are gonna win that match easily. So it's a nothing match basically unless Kingston and Moxley come on. They're supposed to have a match tonight against the Acclaimed. That's gonna be okay. But yeah, just more hype to Double or Nothing coming up in 11 days. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, this is the last Dynamite that's gonna be on Wednesday night, because the next 2 weeks it's gonna be on Friday night. Yes, Friday night, right after SmackDown, for the next 2 weeks, because of the NBA playoffs, which I believe it just started. So yeah, next Friday. Gonna be next 2 Fridays. We're gonna get the mini Friday Night War with SmackDown on Fox at 8 o'clock, and then a taped AEW Dynamite the next 2 weeks, and then I think most of June, since the playoffs are going to go to about July, well, late June or July, most of the games are going to be on TNT, which sucks. They should be on ESPN. So, most of June, Dynamite might be on Wednesday night or Friday night. So that kind of sucks, but, so we get a little bit of a mini war with SmackDown and AEW. And, SmackDown's going to kill AEW on Friday night. I mean, really. Of course, SmackDown's going to be the lead into AEW for the next 2 weeks and probably most of June. That's that. But the big news today, this just came out. I mean, I just woke up like about an hour ago, looked on Twitter, and I see a tweet from my good buddy Aaron Rift. Big ups to Aaron Rift of NoDQ.com. So later on, I'm not gonna post production this right now. Probably when I come back from my errands, I'm gonna do some editing and post production. Well, I'll just put the link down. A little bit later. When I come back from my errands, I'll fix up the video a little bit, edit it up a little bit. Not too much, but it is what it is. But anyway, per Aaron Rift of NoDQ.com, we got some big AEW news, and this is big. Now, we all know that Dynamite's on Wednesday night. And I've been saying that they wanted to produce another show, a third show. Not Dark, not Elevation, or kind of like that, but it is what it is. Like have a third hour, basically. That's what I've been saying. Most people have been saying, AEW is going to have a third hour. Or go 3 hours, right? And that's been floating around the last couple months. But now today, per NoDQ.com, starting August the 13th, which I believe is a Friday. I don't know. I don't have my I'm not going to go look what day that is. But August the 13th, AEW will have a third hour. Oh, yeah. Which I think it's on Wednesday. I think August 13th is on Wednesday night. So, obviously, it's be Dynamite. So, after Dynamite on August the 13th, or whenever August the 13th is, AEW will have a third hour of wrestling action called AEW Rampage. Yeah. So AEW have a third hour of, I don't know if they're going to have wrestling or what they're going to have. They say, basically, if you look at the article on NoDQ, like I said, I'll put it after I come back from my errands. Or you can just go on NoDQ.com and look up the article yourself. But it is what it is. I want to put the article because I don't want to act like a douchebag like some people we know. But anyway, AEW Rampage will be making its debut on August the 13th at 10 p.m. So, starting August 13th, AEW will be 3 hours. 2 hours of Dynamite, 1 hour of this new show called Rampage. That's pretty big news. I like it. I like to have more wrestling, I know people say, there's too much hours on wrestling, Raw should be 2 hours and this and that. Well, Raw should be 2 hours because Raw sucks. We all know that. But, you got so much wrestling on during the week. I mean, you got Raw on Monday for 3 hours. Tuesday, you got 2 hours of NXT. Wednesday, you got 2 hours of Dynamite, soon to be 3 hours. Thursday, you got, I think, 2 hours of Impact. Friday, you got 2 hours of SmackDown. Or unless AEW's on, doing the NBA playoffs. So that's really 4 hours of wrestling on Friday night, starting next week. Next 2 weeks, I should say. 4 hours of wrestling on Friday night. Oh, boy. I can imagine how many people are going to be doing SmackDown reviews and then AEW reviews almost at the same time. Or really late at night, like 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That ain't gonna be me, but it is what it is. So yeah. AEW getting a third hour of wrestling on starting August the 13th and going through the rest of this year. So AEW will be 3 hours from August 13th to the rest of the year. But the bigger news, forget Rampage. Forget that they're getting a third hour of wrestling called AEW Rampage on August the 13th. January of next year, January 2022, Dynamite is moving. Yes, Dynamite's moving. Where? Well, as per NoDQ.com, per my good buddy Aaron Rift, and this is real, not clickbait or anything like that. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on NoDQ.com, and you could probably see it. You probably can view it on whatever dirt sheet you have. You go to PW Insider, I think has it. Ringside News has it. NoDQ, like I said. I don't even know if AEW has a website, but it is. But January of 2022, Dynamite is moving to TBS. Oh yeah, not TNT. I don't know why they're going off to TNT. That's the problem. Didn't they sign like a 3-year deal before with TNT? So I kind of, hearing this is like it's make me think for a little bit. Like, I'm like, didn't they, when they first went on TNT, didn't they say they were going on for like 3 years, or they renewed or something like that, and they were going to be on TNT for most of the time? But I guess now they're going to TBS. I guess I would assume that the move to TBS is, but they're not doing bad in the ratings again. Like 900 down. No, now that they're solo on Wednesday nights, they're getting 900,000 views, 1.1, 1.2. In the ratings. So they're not doing bad on on TNT. The ratings are pretty good. They're the number one fucking show. They were the number one show on cable on a couple weeks ago, May 5th. So, kind of boggles my mind. Why would you go to TBS in January? Something must have happened with TNT and Tony Khan, and maybe they had a disagreement or something. I don't know. You can just read the article yourself, but I'll probably have to read it again because it boggles my mind. They're going to TBS in January. At the same time, 8 p.m., blah, 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 and they're going to have Rampage right after that in January. But TBS is kind of like a head scratcher. I'm like, why would you go to TBS if you're doing so good on TNT? I guess TBS wants to get in the wrestling game again, like they were back in the 80s when they had the NWA and then WCW for a little bit, the early days of WCW, and then WCW went to TNT. We all know that. And then TNT, when the Attitude Era came, WWE kicking their ass every fucking week. And TNT basically got destroyed. WCW on TNT, like they weren't getting any good ratings, especially all the way up to 2001. From like 99 to 2001, WWE was kicking their ass every fucking Monday night, and they weren't doing any better with Thunder. It is what it is, but now they're going to. Dynamite's AEW Dynamite's going to. Excuse me for a second. I just woke up. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Dynamite's going to TBS starting January of 2022. Now, I think it's an okay move. I'd rather stay on TNT personally, but I think Tony Khan, is. He wants to get more. I guess he wants to get more exposure. I don't know what, but I think with the preemptions, with the NBA, they have to move all the time. They have to get preempted to Friday or Saturday. Maybe Tony Khan's like, I'm gonna go to, and we can't do this anymore. And then it's like. He's like, okay, we're gonna go to it's kind of competitive TBS, which hasn't had wrestling in 30 some odd years. Just about I would say about 20, about 30 years almost. Yeah, 30 years. So it's like, okay, we're gonna bring TBS wrestling back to TBS, and we're gonna start with Dynamite and Rampage starting in January 2022. But here's the problem: if you go to TBS, you'll be on TBS for most of the time. I think for the first 9 months of 2022, but TBS, when the baseball playoffs start, especially with the wild card game starting in early October, and then I think they have, I don't know, I think they alternate between the American League Division Series and the National League Series, and then then they'll have the National League Championship Series on TBS. So most of October, Dynamite's gonna be preempted again. It's like you can't win. So, I mean, it's fine to go to TBS. That's okay. I mean, you have 3 hours, and you got so much other stuff with Dark and Elevation on YouTube on Monday and Tuesday nights, leading into Dynamite and leading into Rampage. So they got a lot of content to give out, which is great. I mean, but still, you're on TNT now. The basketball playoffs are starting through most of this month and into next month, because the finals are not going to be till the end of June or early July, and that's going to be on Channel 7, I believe. Yeah, Channel 7 most likely, or ESPN. I don't know. But yeah, so Dynamite's going to be preempted most of like I said, next week, the following week, the first week of June, which is the aftermath of Double or Nothing. And then most of June, they're going to be preempted because I think the second round of the playoffs are going to be starting, or just starting, or started, or starting, blah blah blah, starting, whatever. And I think they're going to have the East and Western Conference Finals on TNT as well. So we're going to see a lot of preemptions of Dynamite. They're not going to be on Wednesday nights much in June, if at all. Maybe one episode, and that's it. So they'll probably be going to Friday nights, or maybe Saturday night. Who knows? Well, I guess we're gonna find out when June comes. When the second round of maybe the, excuse me, my arm hurt. Second round and the third round, then the finals of the East and Western Conference Finals start. We'll see what happens with Dynamite, if they get preempted, or either they get preempted and go on Friday or maybe Saturday night, and they have the games at 7:00, and then they lead into Dynamite at 10:00 on Wednesday night. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the next couple weeks with that. And like I said, with TBS, when they go into TBS, starting in October of 2022, they'll be preempted because of the baseball playoffs. You know, the wild card round, the division series, the National League and American League Championship Series, which can go so long. But we all know the World Series is gonna be on Fox, so they don't have to worry about the World Series or anything. They just gotta worry about the playoffs. Maybe during the season, I think when April starts, when the 2022 season starts, they'll probably have some games on TBS, so they might be preempted with that too. So, in hindsight, it's a good move, but they're going to be preempted most of the time during the year because of the baseball playoffs. But still, it's big news for AEW in my eyes. But, that's my opinion. Your opinion, you can have your own opinion as well. But, like I said, big news today with AEW. Going to have a third hour of wrestling starting August the 13th at 10 p.m. with AEW Rampage. And that's going to go through the rest of this year. And with the NBA season starting in October of this year, probably more preemptions with the games starting in October, November, December, and then eventually the first Wednesday of 2022, they'll be on a new channel, TBS. Well, not a new channel, but they're going to TBS at 8:00. So yeah. So that's the big news today. AEW having a third hour called Rampage, August the 13th. And in January of 2022, they will be going to TBS. So, that's some big news, and Tony Khan's making some big moves. you know, it is what it is. But there was also a rumor that since they're going to go to TBS in January of 2022, there's a rumor that in 2023 Dynamite could possibly be moving to Monday night and start the Monday Night War Part 2. But that's 2 years ahead, so we're not thinking about that right now. Personally, I don't think Tony Khan wants to go to war with WWE right now. I mean, they had the so-called Wednesday Night War, which wasn't, which is basically a slaughter because AEW won 72 weeks of that time before, NXT said, we surrender and we're going to Tuesday nights. And they're not doing any better on Tuesday nights right now. I mean, last night was awesome. A great episode last night. I think the rating went up for that show. We'll have to see later on today. But yeah, but if Dynamite decided if Dynamite decided to move to Monday night and compete with Raw, I think it'd be a pretty close war. I mean, if Raw got big stars and wasn't shit every fucking week, then yeah, they will have competition. But as of right now, if Dynamite went to Monday night, AEW would probably destroy Raw, or at least come pretty close to destroying it. Because Raw would probably get 1.76, 1.7, maybe 1.8. Dynamite would probably do, at best, maybe a 1.1. So, I mean, if they do another Monday Night War, I don't know if AEW will win, to be honest with you, because everybody's going to still watch, Raw. They're going to flip back and forth between Raw and AEW. And Raw has the advantage of the third hour. Actually, no, they don't really, because both shows will have a third hour. So, Rampage and, with the third hour of Raw, but it is what it is. So, if they do another war, I think WWE might beat out AEW, slightly, not that much, but who knows what's going to happen by the time 2023 comes. So, if this war does happen in 2023, I doubt it. But you never know. You never know. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get. What time is it now? It's 1:30. Okay. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go out and do some errands. Get some lunch because I gotta feed my belly. I'm gonna eat. Enjoy this nice, warm, 90-degree day. Probably crank up the fan because I can't really crank up the AC at the moment. But so. I'm going to try to cool down in my house since it's a little bit hot. Not that hot right now, but yeah, I mean, last night it was pretty hot. So in my house, I had to crank up the fan to go to bed. So it is what it is. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you think of Dynamite going to TBS starting in January of 2022? And what do you think of this new show that they're going to debut on August the 13th called Rampage? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. You can do a video reply if you wish with your opinions and anything. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching. Big news for AEW today. They might mention it on Dynamite tonight. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is pretty big news for AEW, with the third hour of Rampage starting in August, going through the rest of the year. So that's pretty good stuff. So a lot more wrestling to watch during the week. I mean, every freaking day is basically wrestling right now. I mean, Saturday you got MLW, which is not really on the network, except for the Fight Network, but it is what it is. And then Sundays, you got pay-per-views. Saturdays, you might have some pay-per-views. Friday night, you have pay-per-views if you're in Ring of Honor. Even though Ring of Honor is doing a Sunday pay-per-view, actually, for Best in the World, with fans coming up. That's pretty good. I think it's July, I forget what the date actually is, but it's in July, Best in the World 2021 in Baltimore with fans. So that's awesome. So the fans are coming back to the arenas. They're coming back. Let's put it that way. Fans are coming back to wrestling. It's gonna be great. A great summer. Thankfully, this fucking virus is going bye-bye. Today, I was actually in if you live in New York City, you don't have to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. Indoors and outdoors, you don't have to wear a mask. That's great. Same thing here in Jersey. That's great. And, you still, when you go on a plane, you go on a bus, and public transportation, you still gotta wear your fucking mask. If you're fully vaccinated, you don't even have to do social distancing, all that other shit. But if you go to a supermarket, certain places in your area, unless they have the mask mandates are gone for the certain businesses and shit, you still have to go. You have to wear your mask and social distance if you go to like a supermarket or whatever. But still, what it is. The virus is going bye-bye, and hopefully you got your you got vaccinated, you got your shot, and if not, well, get your goddamn shot already. I mean, really, we're at 37% of Americans have got one shot. So, I mean, really, what's keeping you from getting the shot? Come on. We want to get that herd immunity. We want to get this done and over with so we can get back to normal. So we don't have to wear a mask on a bus or a train. We don't have to social distance. We can get back to going to concerts, which are coming back this summer and early fall, which is awesome. Sadly, in this moment, it's not coming around my areas. Well, they're going to be in Montclair, New Jersey, and I can't go there because I have to go there and then come back. Kind of a hassle, but it is what it is. I'm waiting for them to go to New York City, actually, because it's a little bit closer to me and I can get there and back. So, but Montclair, New Jersey is not that far. It's not far from me, but still, if I didn't want to take my car, waste gas money, which is like $3.15 right now here in Jersey. That's why I don't use my car much, as of now, but it is what it is. Until it goes down, it is what it is. Yeah, $3.15 in fucking Jersey right now for gas. It's crazy. It's crazy. And some places, I think California, is like $4 or over $4. I'm not going there. If I lived in California, I'd rather just freaking walk or take a bus. But, in Jersey, right now, I think it's better just to take a bus or walk. Because, like I said, gas prices are freaking up the wazoo. But it is what it is. And that's, pretty much it. But yeah, the virus is starting to go bye-bye, slowly but surely. That's good. Just remember, if you haven't got your shot yet, please go get your shot. It's going to save your life. And we can get to this herd immunity. We don't have to wear masks anymore. We can go to restaurants and bars and stadiums and concerts and movies and get back to normal. Hopefully by the end of this year. And the only thing else we got to worry about this year is the flu shot. So I would advise you all to get your flu shot starting in August or September. So you don't want to wait till December or January to get the flu shot. So yeah, get the flu shot, get vaccinated, and we're going to get back to normal hopefully by the end of the year. And that's that. And wrestling's back. Fans are coming back to wrestling. AEW and WWE going on tour. Ring of Honor is going to have fans for their pay-per-view in July. CCW might be coming back soon. Impact might be coming back with fans. I don't know when, but soon. Good stuff. Good stuff coming up. That's all I got to say about that. So, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys later for my Dynamite review right here on this very channel. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Wherever you may be. And that's all I got to say about that. So, thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace, bitches!